Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Gregory Santana's Loser to Winners. Look at this. Walgreen WBA takes over the lead for the Tigers, who have been in the real dump and in the cellar for the last week or so at 77%. So let's go look at the charts. And there it is. Walgreen. Interesting, we have a high spike doji, little downturn on the stochastic, but the bottom line is that this is owed 598 and they are now at 274. Now, why are we still like underwater here? Well, because we only had one contract. We only had one contract because we didn't have enough buying power. It happens. Sometimes the trade will exit, like what happened to us at Quad a couple of days ago. What happened to us yesterday with Under Armour. I mean, that Under Armour really hurt. And the end result is that we end up with we end up with less buying power. But we got to stick in the game, keep at it, and keep punting. So, plan of attack is I already made that. I moved the stop right here to the 30-day moving average line because that's the closest to the exit. If we can get another 23% move, essentially, I would say if this is 77%, then somewhere in here is 100 ROI, and then I'll switch to the last bar low rule, which means it's the kicking team, and the kicking team will take the field and go here. And then they'll run the ball downfield or go for the field goal, whichever the case may be. Remember, this was the marker that I anticipated to be in the profit zone for the 598. So if this is representing 274, let's go on 275, that makes it 550. So 550, we can get this next move, get to this line, and I anticipate the outcome to be on the state, the angle of attack. Remember this angle of attack, and it's really like way over there. This angle of attack is the average, is the 30% on average. Now, that doesn't, it's just a guideline. It's just a little benchmark. It's nothing about saying, yeah, it's exceeding the benchmark, exceeding the angle of attack, but just understand that's where it comes from. All right, let's go on to DIA. And DIA, we are sitting here on, let me zoom in. On DIA, the order triggered, it joined us today. No, when was, you know what? How do we find out when the order was triggered? We come here, go to view orders, and the order was triggered on 10-3. So let's go ahead and put a marker there on 10-3. We'll grab an arrow. 10-3, that means that it was here. This was our entry date right there. So that means we took it off this high point and got into the trade here. So this is what we call a hawk trade. It's still under my ROI rule, so my defense is way down here at the bottom. Now remember, this is the one also that I was using for another study group on the 3-to-1 ratio. Let me stretch this out. We don't need that much info there. We can leave it calls, but you can see here that what we're looking at, oh, these techie people really don't understand trading. All they do is understand their little gizmos. Okay, so the point is that this was a ratio setup instruction. And if you look here, we're still in the first ratio. We haven't crossed the second ratio. So a ratio trader would have already, as soon as it crossed that line, the ratio trader would have moved the stop to here. So the ratio trader is now waiting for it to cross this line so it can move the stop to here. And the idea is to try to keep it to 1-to-1. Right now, if this trade turned around on the ratio traders, they would break even at the entry price. But remember, this is an option. Now this option is good till March, which is a good distance away. So time decay is not eating too much into this trade. So if this turned around against the ratio traders, they would be out here. Ourselves, we're looking to get out here. Well, we got to get past my ratio, so we're looking at here at the green value line. But once we're able to get past my ROI rule, then I will be moving it to one of three exits: the dipper, the 30-day, or my black value line. So one of these three will take over the ball. A question was brought up because well, we get to, you know what, I'm going to save that question answer when we get to alpha, because it relates more to alpha than it does to the tigers. Looking at trade history, nothing was bought, nothing was sold, so this is it for the tigers. And so now we'll go on to the alphas. So going over to the alphas group, we got the alphas group right here, and our leader in the alphas, XLK. But now they fell 1 point behind. They were at 48 yesterday. Now they're at 47. And let me go ahead and pause the video so you will save some time till this data loads up. All right, we're back. And there it is for XLK. Remember, it was here at 48. Now it's at 47 here. Our stop is going to be it's going to get moved up to here. That's kind of pretty where the value line has moved up. So we're going to use the place marker and hit OK. So that place marker then will let me know that that's where we're at. I got two place markers, so I don't need a second one. We'll get rid of that. Why is it not disappearing? Don't know. Nope. Oh, I know why. Because I can't see it with all the other with all the other stuff around it. All right, let it go. Let's go. Time's running short. All right. So where's our defense? Our defense is going to be here at the black value line, and that is going to be around 80 to 80. So we place this one here with, and the reason I do this is because I need to remember what I'm doing. Now I've got two alerts. So doesn't matter. Moving on. All right, so this we're at with the XLK. We're at 1656. XLK is going. Where's our? Oh, we're missing our. Well, we know it's that this is the lost leader that we're going after is SMK. So once SMK is taken down, we'll be going there. We did get an exit on XLV and save. I will get to those at the toward the end. Let's go ahead and take care of our leaders first. So XLK, let's get now to XLE, and a little pause again to save time. Okay, here we are, and there we are for XLE. Close a little up above the bear. It owes 591. It's running at through 763. We're in the zone. So 33. So our stop is going to be moving here. I'll be taking this guy here and move it to there. Thereabouts. That'll be our next stop out. And just keep it on and watch it for to get the putting team here. All right, let's get to save. Save joined the team early this morning along with American Express. I think American Express also joined us this morning, if I'm not mistaken. Sure, no, they joined us on Friday. The save was this morning. There it is, view trades this morning. So let's go to save, and save owes us 742. So 742 is our save owed. So we'll go here and put down SAVE owes 742. Okay, and we'll give it the proper marker, nice red, nice and big so we can see it. And let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so there we are. We have a entry for save, a nice up climbing. This was on my hawk strategy, as I call it, and the rating system gave it back an A up down, which means this. I need to be conscious that this is going to go up just so much and then come back down again. So I'm going to maybe have to adjust the exit rule. Instead of waiting for my 30 ROI or waiting for something else to happen, I might have to go. Right now, our stop is down here, move it up to here. It's at 120 behind with owing 742. So if we can gather enough steam and get 742 plus over here, then we can think about bringing it up to the last bar low, even though we had a lot of time. Now, why is that? That's what's brought up a question, because now that segues into XLV. XLV, unfortunately, lost a ton. I'm fortunate to relate. Only leave this here. Okay, so we got to go back in time and find out when XLV, to see if we can get it off the chart. We should get an entry date off the chart. Okay, we're not getting our text. There's our text. Remember, this is the one we went for 410. We were ahead about $1,000 yesterday. That was yesterday. And we'll go back 30 days and see if XLV shows up. Nope. Just go back now to the calendar and go back an extra month. And there it is, XLV. We got in at 273. We got out at 272.92. This here was running $1,000 profit for the trade, which would have given us a $600 extra profit. And now we got hit by this. So the question was brought up by another group is, why didn't you just get out, move your stop to last bar low? Well, it hadn't cleared the guidepost for the last bar low. That was the problem. And so someone brought up, and I studied him. There's a guy named Price Healy. He runs an operation called BigTrends.com. And Price Healy is that once you get into a profit zone, you start losing last bar low. He also uses the 30% ROI for last bar low. So possibility, we might have to, this is a work in progress. So that's the whole idea behind this. It's my record book, my daily diary. You're watching it, tracking it, following it. The objective is getting the loss leaders into profit zone. So that's what happened. Let's see how much we made on this one. We got in at 290, got out at 292, cost us 2.73, made 19 cents. We had 10 contracts, and 10 contracts times 100. So we made $190, and we're owed $410. So life still owes us $220. So now we'll change it to $220. It's a shame because I'm really looking forward to taking it off the losers list, but it is what it is, and that's what happened. So done. And I mean, we're in a nice profit zone. I mean, I did my graphs accordingly, and they were right. So we'll just start over. We'll look for another. It might be a dipper. Get down, get all this, shake out all the weakness, and then get into this U-turn zone down here and the stochastic, and then look back to getting back into the trade again. Pick up the remaining 220 for life. So that takes us down to the final. We can go ahead and close out this. We saw the save joined us, and now we're here on American Express. And American Express, there it is. American Express, okay, good. And here we are. American Express is has a little bit of a dipper here. It's not giving us much in money. It's 10% behind, 135, and it owes us 880. So that pretty much wraps it up for today on the losers to winners. Tune in tomorrow and see what happens next. Oh, I want to learn how to do this correctly. There we are. All right, losers to winners, thank you all for watching, and be well, trade well, and let's make some money.